John,
Oh,
Patrick, JP sent to you, and Jerry. Thank you so much, Wendy. Grateful for your and Matthew's compassion and friendship, Tony, and my mom. One of the things I love most about my new home, DC.
who's this?
John Patrick.
Oh,
It's his birthday.
I see.
Yeah.
Cute. Hi. Oh, hi, everybody. Well, we at Let's Go Help had a great weekend. Actually, we tested something. It was a trial offer, and the deadline was yesterday. And for 5 days, what we gave out was you could join Let's Go Help for 5 days. It's a 5-day trial, and then after 5 days, and for $1. So we're seeing if there's, if this worked at all financially or whatever. I know we're giving a lot. Well, we had wonderful feedback so far. Now the trouble is we got to help all these people in the next 5 days. So, and because they get $5, I mean the $1 for 5 days, and then after 5 days they get billed for $19.95 as a regular member. So it's like a one peanut. You know, you give this thing a taste to see if that's for you. And if it isn't, then you have nothing to lose for except $1. And truthfully, we'll give you the $1 back if this isn't for you. We're just so convinced that this is almost for everybody. I mean, it can't be for everybody. That's a stupid thing to say, but I really think it can be, no matter what. And only because I started this by helping Fortune 500 companies. So I help rich people use all these programs. And I used to charge thousands and thousands. And then because of the internet now, I mean, I did books to try to get to the average person, but that wasn't helpful. Getting a big directory about the government, boy, you need more than that. And that's why then a couple of years ago, we went online with the service online where you get to talk to wonderful people like Megan and Charity and all these people I see that are alive now, and Tammy, that in addition to me and the staff, they're members that help other members. And that's why I'm really, this video is really for the new people, because we got like 1,500 people, which is astounding. I mean, if we did get that in 1 month, is amazing. And so we got 1,500 people in 5 days. So I don't want them to be discouraged, because it can be that way. But if it's not for you, you shouldn't hang around and give us $20 if this isn't for you. But I want to make sure that you know what we have here, because I think it's very unusual, particularly for $20. I mean, you can get this kind of help for thousands of dollars, and I used to do it, but now, and it's really because of members. And that's why if you're a new member now, remember, it's all about giving. I mean, we are all here. Myself, this is all I want to do until I die, is give as much through this, because I see how it helps people. If it didn't help people, I would try to do something else to help people. But this seems to be a way to people learn about the programs that are there to take advantage of. And it's a little, if you're not aware of how this process works, then it can be daunting, because you'll go to Google, you'll make a few searches, and you'll try a few things, and nothing will happen, and you get pissed off, and you say, I'm not going to do this. This is terrible. And that's what this is, your Google alternative, because the only thing we give you here is sources to real programs that are there to help you solve your financial problem. That's all of them. But it takes work on your part once we send you those websites. And that's why we're here to help that. And the members are. So actually, if you're a member too, look at people that are asking questions and see how you could help them. Even by encouragement, share your ideas or whatever. I mean, the wonderful members that share what they received or whatever, or their experience, even if it's a bad experience, that's okay. And come back and tell, hey, that didn't work. Nothing does work immediately all the time. And that's the process of doing anything in life. If you're expecting instant success, well, that will happen, but just rarely. And it probably won't happen to you or me because it never happened to me. It took me 2 failing businesses to get a business going. I wrote 100 books and only 10 made money. So life to me is not planning success because anybody could handle success. That's easy. Don't worry about success. That's a nice problem to have. You worry about failure. What are you going to do when that shit doesn't work? That's the key. That's the key to everything. And that's the key to having people around you that realize that and that comfort you when you get that hurt, because it is hurt. Negative feedback is hurtful no matter who you are. And it's tough to get over. And you'd rather sometimes climb inside a hole instead of getting beat up again. But unfortunately, that is part of being human. If you want to do something, if you don't want to do anything in life, or you don't want to solve a problem, then yes, you can do that. But I don't believe that's right. Maybe for some people, but I think for most. And there's always exceptions. So don't believe in me. I'm still struggling. I don't know what the hell to do. And nobody does for themselves. And that's why you have to. It's a trial and error. And that's why here, show love to other members. Members want to help you too. So ask people, hey, what's going on? And how'd you do this? And that's why, like today, actually we had, Tula was on at 2 a.m. this morning for a couple hours, helping people. So in the middle of the night, you could have had Tula, and she's a smart lady. She's the one who taught me how only to pay 10% of what you owe to the IRS. You don't have to pay all that stuff. She showed me the program and how she did it. She had a bill for $50,000 and only paid $10,000 on it. And she was going to go to accountants and all this stuff to do it. No, she did it herself and found that program and only paid $10,000 on it. Is that right? No, $5,000 on it. I don't know. She paid as much as 90% off. This was a year or two ago. I interviewed her about that. I've gotten over $3,000 help this year. See, look at charity, $3,000. Well, we got $20 from her this month. And that's it. For low-income people that don't know about the Community Action Agency partnership, here's the link, okay? See, she's putting a link in there. Charities member and sharing that with people and to show love. And I swear to God that the more love I give, the more I feel better inside. The more my heart opens up to accept more love from other people, that it's never been like that before. I'm 81 years old, man. I couldn't even say the word 4 or 5 years ago. I thought I had to marry the people if I told them I love them. But it's not like that. You can open your heart to many people. I only have a blank screen. Am I missing something? I think so. John Heffer, remember, only has a blank screen. Don't know why. I'm sure nobody else is saying that. I see it. Whatever. Maybe log out and log in again. John, I have to catch a replay. The screen is still blank, like my head. Now, reboot your computer. See if if you have that'll take a few minutes, but do that. We'll be here to see if that works, because that's important. Or if you have another device, you have a phone or something, you could do it that way too. But please come back, John, and open your heart to other members and see how you could figure out something together with us or without us or whatever. I think it's important, and your life is important to you. So take special care of your life and do things in the comfort of your own heart, and that's why I think if we create a community that is open-hearted, I have to catch a replay. The screen is, well, I wonder if you're going to, there's something. See if you're so maybe there's if you reboot, I think that will make sure that you grab your video. You're not grabbing your video somehow when you go into our the Mighty Network site that we're on. So you want to do that and make sure that you're grabbing that. And that's important. Oh, you see me? Yeah, see, right. Tammy sees me. She's here. Good morning, Tracy. Megan, there she is. Wonderful lady. Charity, Donna. Good morning. Just joined yesterday. Are you a dollar lady, Donna? Okay. Now here's what you got to do as a member. Okay. You have to realize these are going to pop up, especially me and some of the members, like Tula, will just pop up and you'll see on the top of the screen, hey, there's Lesko there, there's Tula there, or somebody else. And you could stop and ask questions. So tell us what you need money for, and I'll answer that. The other thing is go on the left-hand side and you see workshops, okay? And you want to do those workshops, and they're timed and they're Zoom calls, so you'll be on live and you could see and talk to people, not just chat. Like this is just a chat thing. The other is live video, so your camera could be on or off or whatever, and you could ask questions to the people. And like I said, there was an hour or two at 2 a.m. today. There's another one at 7 p.m. and another one at 9 p.m. And that's all Eastern Standard Time. So you could be to someone to ask, okay, what else should do? Okay, that's two things you should do. Is keep an eye out for the live chats like I'm doing now, and then the workshops with a logo on the side, a button on the side, are two things you should do. Also, you should apply to the government grants, not the government grants, our Lesko grants. We have Lesko grants. We have 4 every month, okay? And if you're only here for 5 days, yeah, you probably won't be eligible because you have to be eligible when we decide, and the next deadline is on the 4th oh no, the next deadline, oh, you'll be here for the free computers, okay? But you're not here when well, if you're here when you apply, you can apply a computer and you'll be an active member at the time of application. I guess that, but it takes us usually 2 weeks to find the winners. So, yeah, I should let people know that, you know, if you don't sign up for the $20, you're not going to be a member to find out you won. I haven't thought that through yet. Well, let me think that through. So when in doubt, apply anyway. So the 30th. Now the next one is the $40,000 on the 4th of every month. We give out $40,000, okay? And that's to spend on anything you want. Okay, $40,000, you don't get 40, you get either $1,000 or $500. And we have that every 4th of the month. And this next month for July is 2-year anniversary. And we've given out a total of like $1.5 million now in 2 years, just to members. So we're doing this every month, and that you should be aware of, because that's real money, you know, going out the door, because we made a profit from you. And that's why I feel that the members are the ones who should make the profit, not us. We're getting paid, you know, a salary by doing this work, but the profit, I feel, comes from you because so many of you joined. So we give it back to members like that. And so that's on the 4th. Then on the 15th, we have one for car repair, and we give out $500 per person. I forget. I think it's up to $5,000 now. Because we had a cutback last month, because we had a big, somebody pulled the rug out from under us, a big computer company called Stripe, who processed all the orders. And they told us you had to get out of town within 2 weeks. That really screwed up, and we lost a lot of money doing that, so I was afraid of giving out so many grants. But that's coming back now. And then on the 20th, we give out $20,000 for rent, people to help them with rent and utilities. And then, so you have car, you have the $40,000, then you have the car, then you have the rent and utilities, and then you have the free laptops, computers. What is the website for CAPS? What do you mean the CAPS? Not sure what you mean, Sherry. link to buying a house in New Jersey or New York. Okay, Sherry, or this Erica, buy a house. The best way is you have to contact 7 organizations. I mean, don't go to Google. You're going to spin your wheels in Google and find nothing because it's all going, oh, there it is. Tammy's there. Okay, see that report Tammy has. Okay, and you contact, there's 7 organizations there. You contact every one and tell them you need help buying a house. Each of these organizations get grant money to pay their salary to help people find money to buy a house, okay? So sort of like us, but they're not gonna charge you. We charge you $20, so, and that's what they're for, okay? But you have to call, the best way is to call. So many people that, oh, community action, is that what they were talking about? Oh, the CAPS, okay, the community action partnership, CAPS, that's what that is, yeah. Yeah, and I don't have CAPS on that list of 7 organizations, but they would be good to call. They can't hurt. They're not in the business of just for housing. The other people I have there are just for housing. I mean, there's a bunch of nonprofit organizations. You want to go to HUD, the counselors. You want to go to Neighbor Works, they're counselors to do this. You have a state office that helps people with money to buy a house. You have Federal Home Loan Bank Board, which is a little more complicated, but I explain that to you, how to find out there. They have very good programs. It's sort of like it's a government, a semi-government organization, but they have grants for home buyers. I mean, they go up to $50,000. So that's it. And then the other one is community development, community financial community. It's something with community banks, and community banks are like nonprofit banks that have a lot of grant money because they get grant money from the government to give to you. Chapman, Smith, you and I are on the same page. Boo. I'm paying CDL school out of pocket. I'm looking to see. Yes, Gene, boy, you probably could have got that free, but here's where to go now. Okay, you want to go to your career one-stop. But all this stuff for job training, there's a lot of grants for job training. You should be careful about paying anything for job training because the government has so much grant money, it's incredible. And if you look at item number, is it 10? Oh, there it is. No, that's student loans. What's the next one, Tammy? What's the item for jobs and job training? But the best place to start is, oh, good. careeronestop.org. Go there, tell them about you need a CDL license. Because, see, your local community college may even have a free course for that. And C, you may have an obligation, you have to work that out once you find out an option. But it's careeronestop.org. You call the counselors, okay, and make an appointment to talk to somebody. It's all about talking to people. It's all about talking to them on the phone. It's all about talking to them one-on-one. That's how you get help in this country. You don't go on internet, and the only way you'll get help by going on the internet is somebody who's going to get money from you because you're that lazy, so they're going to take advantage of it and charge you for something that you don't have to pay for. There's Tammy, got it. So that's very important to know about. But there's more than just the Career One Stop. So I would contact your local community college. They have lots of programs like this, certificate programs, okay? And through them. Then the other place you could do is go to findhelp.org. Findhelp.org and put in job training, and you'll see all the nonprofit organizations that are in your area, and there could be 100 of them, tell you the truth, that give free job training, and that's what you want to know. This is awesome. Thank you, Carlos. Carlos, are you new? Are you one of the dollar people? That's what I'm trying to get. The new people realize how to take advantage of this. A lot of people think, oh, I just go online and I get it. No, it takes some effort on your part. Being a member is totally well. Thank you, Jane. Let's see, are you still able to navigate from Let's Go Hub 2 over to Let's Go? Yes, you are and vice versa, yes. On Facebook is also free to members. That's where we started, but we're slowly moving everything over here, but we'll keep that as long as people like it. I like it, and for one thing, because when we answer questions there, it's hard to answer questions here on Let's Go Help too, unless you put it into the question corner. That's where you ask questions, so that's it. And if you don't get a good answer, you ask again. And you keep asking questions on the question corner until you get an answer for you. And that's the way to use it. And what's interesting to me about Facebook, when you ask a question there, you won't see the answer until we answer it. So there's Rose is over there, answers it, and I help out too. What should I do? What you should do is try to help other people, but you need help maybe first. And that's what we're all here as members, helping each other get through this shitty life. It can be fun, but it takes some work. Is the membership due on the first? No, it's a month from when you signed up. We have a place where you can, if you want to change your credit card or something like that, there's a place to do that. If you have any problems with membership, you go to letsgohelp@gmail.com, letsgohelp@gmail.com, and ask for Magic Mary. She knows all about this stuff better than anybody else, and she can help you for anything like that. And I'm really worried about, I think we got 1,500 members that are new, that I want to make sure they feel loved and that we're here to help them. Thanks, I needed that. Good, thanks, sir. Let's see, what did she say? Deborah. Okay, don't know what. Chapman, with the barber school. Yes, don't pay for that yet until you find out how you don't have to, okay? That's what you want to do. You want to check out all the places locally that pay for stuff like that. See, the government wants you to get a job, and so training is the best way to get a job and hired. So to pay for that, don't pay for anything to train you for a job until you check all these sources. Well, then maybe you check anyway if you already paid. That's okay, and start it, because there may be a way to get it. I mean, I don't know. The rules are different everywhere, so you have to check, and actually even afterwards or something. And maybe there's other programs that they know about for extra income while you're training for that. So there's so much. You want to know, okay, in other words, you call up these people, you go to careeronestop.org, say, hey, I'm in barber school because I need a better job, but I wonder if there's any way to help me. Can I make an appointment with a counselor, okay? That's what you want to do, okay? Make an appointment with a counselor. And then also check, I think the two best other places are your local community college to see what they have for, because that's a certificate program. And getting a barber certificate is a certificate program. And that's what I mean. There's lots of money for that. So you want to know about the money programs, also maybe give you extra money to live on while you're doing that. The other way is to go to findhelp.org and find local nonprofits where you live that help people do this. They help people get money to live on, or pay for training, or start new training, all that. There's lots of stuff. And if you're a member, you go up to see that Let's Go Metagram report. Diane, Shirley, if you win, you'll be contacted about the payment details. Yes. Chapman. Where was I? Oh, to find help, yes. Oh no, I know. Let's Go Help. Tammy, is that the link for the Meta Grant report? If you could put the Meta Grant on, that's right. Every member, especially all you new people, make sure you download the Let's Go Meta Grant report, and you download the 500 mini grant report for your state, because I think that's the best thing. Okay, here's the, Tammy's got the Meta Grant report. Okay, that, you look at number 3 there, the person in Barber College. Look at number 3 there, and you go through the list about money to live on while you're going the training, how to pay for extra rent, how to pay for utilities and other expenses. That's in item number 3. Oh, and Tammy just put up, download your state mini grant report. Yes, you want to do that. Definitely, definitely, definitely. That's 2 reports everybody must have if they're a member. And then you could go away and use those for the rest of your life. And that's because that gives you the basics of all the help that's available to you and anybody else living in your state. And that's so important to have. And it's so important to realize that you could come back here and ask stupid questions. If you don't have a stupid question, that means you're not trying. We all have stupid questions because nobody can know everything. It's impossible. And that's how you grow. You ask a stupid question, you try something new, and that leads on to something else you never even knew about. And you keep growing that way. So please keep growing. And please, while you're here, try to show love and respect for everybody else, because we're all struggling. Nobody has the magic answer, but they have help for you. And that's what we all have for each other. Help, because nobody can know anything. You have to fail in order. That's right. I know, and I know I'm only right 10% of the time. I wrote 100 books and only 10 made money. Free financial mentor service. Yes, Erica. Go to, look at item number 3 in the Let's Go Meta Grant report and make an appointment with the free financial counselors. And actually, on Sunday night, we have Megan, right? Who's Sunday night with the credit card? I'm sorry, I'm so, Megan, yes, thank you, Charity. My fucking brain. She helps with the credit card and debt relief and stuff like that. But here's where to go also, HUD.gov/counseling. Okay, you go HUD.gov/counseling and make an appointment there too. But Megan's a really good, and she helps you for free, and she has the inside, and she's a soulful, perfect human that is just full of heart to give to other people. So give her a chance to show you. And look at Tammy's like that. I just can't believe I'm surrounded in charity with people that are so loving, and that is overwhelming for me because I'm not used to this. And especially guys growing up in this country, you had to be strong and everything. At times you do. We all have to. But it's not a nice way to live 24/7. We all need love. How do I get my 16-year-old to understand that stupid question and comment without hurting his feelings? What stupid question? 16-year-old. I mean that he don't know shit. He's guessing. No, you put it for you. I think the best way to explain it to somebody is not tell them they're wrong. Tell them how you're wrong. Hey, I don't know everything. I'm guessing like hell. Is that the kind of thing? Make an appointment. Yeah. Too much bombardment. I can't keep up. Still trying to collect links from the 7 things earlier that had to fix the docs links every time I tap them. Too bad the site doesn't allow copy text link. Is that for what? I mean, the links here? Well, go if the chat links aren't good, then you could go and into Mighty Network in the search and put 500 in the search bar, and you'll find the links for all the state reports and all the and the Let's Go Meta Grant report. I can't keep up. Yeah, well, take your time. Too bad that this doesn't allow copy link text option. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a little difficult. Well, make sure you apply for a free laptop. Okay, that's what you need. Okay, Donna, because it's just easier to work on a laptop for government programs and the like. I love you. Sure, I can't do anything about it. I love you and you can't do anything about it. Oh, that's awfully nice to hear. That's the best offer I've had all day. That's so nice, Sherry. Yeah, well, let us help you, please. I mean, it just, if I get a chance to help somebody, I mean, that grows my heart. Sounds great. Where do I apply? How much far? Oh, the links are here. You're on something called Let's Go Help 2, which is on a platform called Mighty Network. So if you go up in the search bar for the laptop, there it is. Yep, Tammy got it. See, she's right away. Yeah, apply for the laptop. Yeah, we give 30 laptops out every month. So if you don't want this month, do next month. And then, where do you live, Donna? What's your zip code? Tell me your zip code. Tell me your zip code. Tell me your zip code. 92549. You're California somewhere, right? Let me look. Findhelp.org. I'm going to put in your zip code, 92549. Okay, and then I'm going to put in the keyword as computer. Put that in. Okay, 117 programs where you live that give out free computers. You hear that? 117 organizations where you live that give out free computers. You hear that? I mean, that's amazing to me. But I'm biased, so don't trust me. Okay, here's the link. Okay, I went to findhelp.org. And that will give you all the organizations, and you start dialing for dollars. You call one up and say, hey, I'm short, don't have money for a new computer, need one. Do you have a program for that? And if they don't, you ask them, who else may have a program for that? Because to me, that list is the best list you'll ever find for trying to find a free computer. And look at 117, so it's a huge list. And let's see, and even if none of them have it, that's the best list to find who would, because they do this every day, help people get free computers. So these 100 people are the best people to know who may have that. Who else would have that? They'll know of other things that are not in that database. I say, your son that shooting masters say that without asking you will never know. Absolutely, without trying you will never grow. Ooh, Charity's writing poetry here. There is no dumb question that all helps to grow. Absolutely, you're not. Don't care what others think. It's what you think of yourself that matters, right? And you stay ignorant if you don't ask questions. And that's why what we have to do here is create an environment that appreciates that, and so that everybody, is willing to answer other people's dumb questions. And that's what we want to do. We want to have a membership of dummies, and that's because we all are. And if we don't admit it, then we won't get answers. If you don't admit you're stupid, then there's no way that you could get the answers. Great to see you this morning. Yes, Michelle. Now, I don't know, your candle is probably burned to death by now. Yes, they do, Sherry. Sherry, I want to ask something that if you live in one state and you want to buy a house in another state, yes, you go to that state. The thing, Sherry, you have to go to that state where you want to live. Because they want you to live in the state that they're giving money for. And that's what's important. So you could do that, that list of those 7 organizations. It works for every state. So it's the same list, just different people you talk to. But the same organizations, and that's why there's a pattern to all this. We don't have all the direct answers, but we know who will have them where you live. And that's what this is about. Otherwise, if we had all the direct answers in every state, I'm not mentally equipped to organize to get that happen, and would take a budget as big as NASA to do that. But what we can do at this level, and only charge $20, is show you where in your state this problem is solved, and who would be the best chance for you solving these problems with these people that we give you. Every link that we give you will never charge you money, too. I mean, probably 1 out of 100 we screw up somewhere, but it's terrible not to say never, but that's our aim. We do screw up. I mean, boy, you wait till you're 80 and see how much you're going to screw up. And that's it. FindHelp.org shows 10 categories. Food. Yeah, well, there's a little search bar there too, Donna, that you can put your keyword in there. Right, but click on one of those, because when you put on one of those categories, then there's subcategories within that, and that's a good way to do it. Either way, I can't find computers. No, not in the categories. You have to go in the search. There's a search bar in Find Help. Let's see, on the left-hand side, up on the left-hand side, under the keyword Find Help. Yeah, under the key, right under Find Help, on the upper left-hand side, it says zip code or keyword or program name in the hole. Did you find it, Donna? Y'all are amazing. Oh, Erica, thank you. So, it's just, I mean, I love to burn a few more candles by going to work. Have a beautiful day. Okay, Michelle, thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, Michelle, make sure we have 1,500 new members from the last 5 days of our dollar trial period. So let's see if we could love the hell out of them. So we could help some of these people. Oh, completely missed it. Got it now. Thank you, Donna. Good morning. I just joined with the 5 days. I need help in paying bills in South Carolina. Okay, the first thing you do, Jamila, see item number 5. Tammy put up a link to something called the Let's Go Meta Grant Report. Download that report and item number 3 on there. You start calling people to help. The first thing you want to do, though, is make an appointment with a free financial counselor, okay? And get out. And then there's, you work on utilities, you work on your rent or your mortgage and all these. But one is a financial counselor. And you'll see that in that list in number 3. Make an appointment with a HUD counselor or the others that we have there. You want to sit down and make an appointment with more than one. And talk to 2 or 3 of these people, because no one person knows everything. Okay, Tammy put it up again for you, so that's nice. And that's what to do. And then you come back and start going through that list and contacting. Use the phone as much as you can, okay? And that's important to do. Not just think that you're going to go online and fill out a form and get help or money or something. No, the best way is to start calling people and get help and make an appointment to meet in person or online or whatever with them to get help. Life is too complicated to understand it by just reading stuff on the internet. You can't understand what the terms mean. Boy, I'm getting a lot of wrinkles, aren't I? I need a facelift. Look at this. Maybe you should, or more makeup or something. Thanks a lot, Diane. That is so kind of you. Thank you, Diane. Great. Thanks a lot, Diane. That's okay. Yeah, well, let's try to help. And anybody, let's try to be available to the new members so we could show them. Marvelous. That old Saturday Night Live guy would, he said, "Oh, you look marvelous." Help people and show them love. And even if we can't guarantee anybody's going to get money. Only the people giving out the money can guarantee that. And so remember that. And want to be here for 10, 15 more years and sharing my heart with as many people as I can. Please, thank you so much for being here and giving me an opportunity to do this. Is just the biggest gift I've ever had in my life. Thank you. I'll see you soon. I'm losing my voice. Okay. Let's see. 1,500 new people. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? And we're losing money so far, so we're gonna see if this makes sense. But if we could attract people like that, I mean, that would be great. So thank you guys.